This is Warriors Remix, a look back at some of the features and behind-the-scenes moments that defined the Warriors' 2014-15 championship season. I'm Lawrence Scott, and for the next half hour, we flash back to an eventful preseason, regular season, and playoffs with the NBA champions, as we begin with the arrival of head coach Steve Kerr.
I think about all my former coaches and teammates. When I grew up, I had great coaching. I went to John Wooden basketball camp and played for a legendary high school coach in Los Angeles named Jerry Marvin. So I was lucky. I always was blessed with great coaches. And then Lute Olson, who will be at the press conference today, gave me my one scholarship offer to Arizona, and 26 years later, here I am. It seems surreal in a lot of ways, but I know that it has everything to do with all the great coaches and teammates that I've had in my life and in my career. Well, the one thing that I know and that I've heard in terms of advice from other coaches, you just have to be yourself, and I think that's always the case in whatever you do. I had to do that as a player, as a general manager, as a broadcaster. You can't try to copy people. So I'm going to be myself. With that said, I've gained so much experience from so many great coaches that I'm going to take a little bit of everything from all of them. Greg Popovich, Phil Jackson, Lenny Wilkins, Lute Olson, Cotton Fitzsimmons was my first NBA coach in Phoenix. So I've gained a lot of knowledge from all of them, and I plan on putting it to use in my own style.
Every beginning starts with an arrival, and on the 20th of May, 2014, the Warriors welcomed a new head coach to the Bay Area, the 25th head coach in franchise history, Steve Kerr.
Oh yeah, it feels totally different, and that's the beauty of it. I'm 48, and I have a lot of experience, and I've done a lot of exciting and interesting things in my life, but I think it's important to continue as you go through your life, to grow and to meet new challenges, and so all of a sudden I'm a fish out of water again, and it's a great position to be in.
An NBA player, broadcaster, and former general manager, he's seen the league from multiple vantage points, leading him to this very day and this opportunity to lead the Warriors.
People had talked about once I retired at Arizona that would Steve come and take that job? And I said, no, he's too smart to do that. He's not going to go through the recruiting and all that stuff. But I said I can see him as a general manager in the NBA, and of course he became that with the Suns. But I was surprised when he talked with me about, he said, I'd like to give it a shot. And Steve's found a way to be successful at everything he's done. He's not afraid of challenges. So I think he's going to be a very successful head coach.
Everything he's been close to, everything he's been involved in has ended in success.
Bob was very kind with his words to talk about my success in my career, but I have to tell you that most of that success that I've had has been a result of partnering with championship organizations and people and teams. I found that to be a pretty good formula. Latch on to really strong people and good people and get along with them and work hard with them. And whether it's Michael Jordan or Lute Olson or Greg Popovich, I've been very blessed. My view is, what are we going to do the next decade? What are we going to do the next 5 years? My goal is to continue this upward trend that the team has already been on.
Steve said, I haven't coached before, I'm well aware of that, but I'm going to work hard and surround myself with people that can help me get better, and each and every day, I'm going to become a little bit better than the day before as a coach in this league. And we believe that. And for us, it was the right answer. It was confidence combined with humility, and we love that combination of Steve.
he's exactly that. He's a classy guy. He's a winner, and he is just a great guy. Incredible basketball acumen. And I'll tell you, what makes me so happy this morning is seeing him and Bob Myers and Rick Welts, and I just feel like that is an incredible threesome to be at the top of our franchise and running our franchise.
He's got the currency to lead the team, lead the organization, get the best out of his players, get the best out of the staff, and that's what you aim for. You aim for always a qualitative improvement every time you can. You make adjustments, you try to make success, and the leader, the coach, is so important in basketball. It's such an important, critical piece that when you get somebody that has that leadership quality, that experiential quality, the magic can happen.
I know I'm ready for this. In a lot of ways, I've been sort of training for it for much of my life, but it's also nerve-wracking and exciting and brand new, and I can't wait to get started.
Head coach Steve Kerr arrived in May, and then just a few days later, back here in this gym, Warriors guard Stephen Curry was honored with an award that speaks volumes about who he is. Each year through the NBA Cares program, the league recognizes one exemplary player who reflects the passion that the NBA and its players have for making a true impact in their given communities. This year, the season-long Kia Community Assist Award goes to Stephen Curry, whose star shines bright for a variety of efforts.
Truly humbled to accept this award, and it's just an inspiration and encouragement to continue the efforts and make them bigger and better. And that's what this is all about. And so hopefully it inspires everyone in this room, everybody that's watching, to continue to impact the community in whatever way you can, and do your best at it. And a lot of people's lives will be changed as a result. So thank you very much, and we'll keep it moving.
Fans everywhere recognize Steph's efforts, with votes pouring in via a variety of social media channels to see that he got this honor. And with this Kia Community Assist Award comes a $25,000 donation to Steph's charity of choice, Thanks USA, providing scholarships for the children and spouses of active duty U.S. military personnel.
There were 482 players in the NBA last season, many of them doing great things in the community, so to stand out in such an impressive way is a total testament to who Steph Curry is as a person, a true leader on and off the court.
Each moment is kind of the preparation for the next, and we've done a lot of great things, and all that's kind of just been on the fly with ideas that we've had and trying to execute. Now that we have a bit of a foundation and an even more, even bigger platform to use, why not, make things, that much bigger for the community here in the Bay Area.
In addition to all manner of charitable endeavors, from Make-A-Wish to his own camps for kids and NBA Cares initiatives, Steph's continued efforts with Nothing But Nets stands out in his dedication to fighting the spread of malaria in Africa. From aiding in the distribution of tens of thousands of bed nets to a trip to Tanzania to see through these efforts in person, it's a shining example of what the best of the NBA can represent, not just at home, but all around the world.
I know I'm going to continue doing the 3 for 3 campaign, and hopefully more people are aware of it, and more distributions going on in Africa, and also with that Thanks USA, raising money for those scholarships. It's that can never stop, because each generation is coming up, and we got to continue to support.
Welcome back to Warriors Remix, a flashback to some of the features and behind-the-scenes moments that defined the Warriors' 2014-15 championship season. Basketball camps come in all varieties during the summer, with some bringing out the best. In this case, the top 20 high school guards from all around the world landing in the East Bay as Warriors guard Stephen Curry and Under Armour Basketball have teamed up for a first of its kind, the inaugural Stephen Curry Select Camp.
I wasn't in their shoes per se coming out of high school. I wasn't top 20 in the nation or in the world or heralded like that, so they got a head start on me where I was coming up. But for them to come in and break down their games and understand the fundamentals of what we're teaching from a point guard and shooting guard standpoint, it means a lot that I can hopefully teach them something.
And Steph is teaching by being very actively involved in not just the explanation of the various drills, but also taking part in the action with the campers and going all out.
That's what we wanted to make, be the uniqueness of this camp. I'm here. We have a great coaching staff and a great support staff teaching them, the drills, but I'm here, competing with them, going through every rep, doing the 5-on-5 stuff, the full court transition stuff, and showing them that I like to work on my game too and try to get better. So that's what we wanted to separate ourselves from other camps and be here the whole time.
Having the camp in the East Bay also brought the opportunity for Under Armour and Steph to collaborate in a court refurbishment in Alameda, helping rebuild a place for kids to play the game while passing along a great lesson for the campers when it comes to leadership in the community.
It's huge. I mean, the Bay Area is my home now, and so to bring these kids from around the country here where I play, day in, day out, and work on their games, and then introduce them to the aspect of community and giving back and being able to do the court dedication like we did. I mean, it's an amazing feeling, and hopefully this will be something that they can remember that they were a part of moving forward. We had the opportunity to impact the community, learn the game, and enjoy themselves.
Las Vegas, a city of bright lights and big ideas. And during an interview with the head coach at NBA Summer League, we got a bright idea in this city of endless possibilities.
All right, great stuff here with head coach Steve Kerr. Thank you so much for joining us here on Warriors TV.
Thanks, Mark.
Oh, one quick thing. You're doing a really great job here with the guys.
Thanks, Lawrence. That means a lot coming from you.
I was just wondering if it's okay with you that we bring some of the players over to meet with Greg Popovich.
Greg Popovich, sure, the guy's got a lot to offer.
He most certainly does, but even in this glamorous city of big ideas, you can sometimes hit a roadblock. As in, we couldn't exactly find San Antonio Spurs head coach Greg Popovich in Las Vegas. But we did promise the players, so we hoped that they wouldn't notice meeting the other Greg Popovich and his troupe of comedy pet performers.
Hello, my name is Gregory Popovich. That's not the Spurs coach.
Gregory Popovich was born into a family of circus performers spanning generations in Russia, toured with the Moscow Circus, and starred as the first Russian artist in Ringling Brothers' Greatest Show on Earth. Now his showroom is the V Theater at Planet Hollywood. Warriors Summer League teammates Travis Bader, the NCAA's all-time leader in three-pointers made, and Aaron Kraft, a star at Ohio State and a three-time first-team academic All-America selection, were both tremendous sports as Popovich put them to work getting the animals ready for showtime.
Football up front.
These standout players then watched as Popovich performed in what was much more than just a show of pet tricks. His theatricality and juggling skills make for a family-friendly performance with some unique artistry. Then comes the reveal. All of the cats and dogs seen performing in his show have been saved from animal shelters. An advocate for animals, he shared some time in the pre-show with two guys who have bright futures ahead of them in the game. And in the end, it seems, we found a Popovich who's a Warriors fan.
I've seen the Warriors in California, and it was very interesting for me, and they have a great career, and I'm happy they came to Las Vegas, Nevada, and I have a great opportunity to meet them in live.
This is Warriors Remix. For more Warriors features and stories, visit warriors.com/sound for the latest, streaming on Warriors Sound 24/7. Plus a link to our official team podcast, found anywhere you get podcasts by searching Golden State Warriors. Now more from the 2014-15 championship season with the Warriors.
Greetings from Des Moines. The Warriors have arrived here in Iowa, and so many famous folks from here in the Hawkeye State. Some from Des Moines, some not from Des Moines. So we wanted to bring in a famous Iowa native, Harrison Barnes, to play a favorite of the Midwest, a game called From Des Moines, Not From Des Moines.
Appreciate it, Lawrence. Finally got Klay Thompson to stop shooting here today. Klay, the name of the game today is From Des Moines, Not From Des Moines. U.S. Senator Mitch McConnell.
From Des Moines.
He is not from Des Moines. The band Slipknot.
Not from Des Moines.
They are from Des Moines. Astronaut John Glenn.
He's definitely from Des Moines.
He is not from Des Moines. The kid who played Glenn on Mad Men.
I don't watch Mad Men, but he's from Des Moines.
He's not from Des Moines.
Is anyone from Des Moines?
Former NFL quarterback Steve Bartkowski.
From Des Moines.
He is from Des Moines. Hoobastank.
No, not from Des Moines.
No, they're not from Des Moines. Baseball Hall of Famer Johnny Bench.
He's from Des Moines.
He's not from Des Moines. Last one is T-Boz from TLC.
No, she's not from Des Moines.
From Des Moines.
She is?
Yeah. And there you have it, Lawrence. From Des Moines and not from Des Moines with Klay Thompson.
Among the various pure shooters in the NBA, some have their favorite spots on the floor. Others can score from just about anywhere. Stephen Curry has extended this to the Warriors' hallway tunnel at Oracle Arena, routinely hitting corner threes in the pregame, nearly 50 feet from the basket.
About 2 years ago, one of our Warrior employees put me to the test and said, I bet you can't make that, that shot right there. So it became like an ongoing ritual from that first game of the season till now. I don't always make it, but it's usually a good sign when I do.
The man with the assist night in, night out is Curtis Jones, longtime security guard at the arena.
Well, it just happened one day that he just got the ball and threw it to me, and ever since then, I was like, it became a ritual. It's what you call priceless. I mean, Stephen Curry, what can you say?
Occasionally, the visiting team is on the side of the court by the tunnel, so Steph improvises.
He'll kind of heave it or throw it sort of like a curve almost to get it to the other basket. I'm waiting for the day that where he will make it because he's generally around the basket.
I think I'll make it eventually, and I hope you'll be there to see it.
On a night where Stephen Curry breaks his own record for three-pointers in a single season, his college coach is in the house, and here at Oracle Arena, we got a chance to talk with Davidson head coach Bob McKillop about Steph.
You see the way he gets better and better every year. And I look at a technical skill like dribbling, and he's a master with the ball dribbling right now, and I can remember what he was last year and the year before and the year before, and he just gets better and better. And he has this quest for excellence that permeates everything he does. And he has become, in a sense, the face of the NBA.
The last time we talked about what a great person he is and the impact he makes in the community. The Kia Community Assist Award winner last year, joining Bryant Barr at the White House, a former Davidson player, to meet President Obama, along with their efforts with Nothing But Nets and the Malaria Initiative. You've known these are good kids. Is that part of what you were looking to recruit to Davidson as well?
Without doubt, the character issue is one of the big issues for us at Davidson. It's a skill, it's a talent. And balancing that skill and balancing that talent is a sense of humility that is part of everything Stephen does. He realizes that he's on a stage. There's no doubt in my mind that he understands that dynamic and he fulfills that responsibility in his quest for excellence.
What do you expect to see from Stephen Curry in the years to follow?
I think he's going to become an icon. He is knocking on the door right now. And people become iconic when they do it on a consistent basis. The consistent development of his game, the consistent development of him achieving greatness, I think that's going to make him one of the icons of sport history.
Here at the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts, a wonderful honor for a Warriors legend, Al Attles, being recognized for a lifetime of achievements in the game.
If you get an opportunity to be in the league, all you can do is what you do, and it's up to others to decide where you go or where you don't go. And I'm really appreciative of the people who thought that I could do some things in the league, both as a player and as a coach. And I'm very, very happy that people have decided to put me in the Hall.
I don't think there's anybody that embodies a Lifetime Achievement Award. No one's more deserving than Al Attles of this award. There are some, as you say, some great people that have won this award, and Al certainly adds to the luster of all those people that have gone before, but he truly is the embodiment of someone that has committed their life to basketball and making the game better.
You don't take it lightly. What you do is you say, you know what, this has been a great, run for me, and I really, really appreciate it. But I thank all the people who supported me and allowed me to get to this point.
Sharunas Marshallonis, Mitch Richmond, and Guy Rogers also honored at the Hall in Springfield, while current Warriors were part of USA Basketball's preparations for the FIBA World Cup, and we were there at the very beginning of training.
Obviously, making it to NBA is special, and it's a great career. But to be able to play for Team USA, there's a select few that put these jerseys on.
Jerry Colangelo, Coach K, doing a great job of implementing young talent and developing a system that's been successful for the last 6 years, so it's been fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to come out here, obviously, compete against the national team and just get better. I mean, these are, the best, young guys and the best guys in the NBA, so to be out here and to compete, it's a lot of fun.
The 3 letters on the front of the jersey, playing for your country, I don't think it gets any better than that. Even as the select team, it's a step in the right direction, so it's a great experience and it's a great chance to get better.
Seeing our 4 guys out there tells me we've got a pretty good young base of talent. Of course, I knew already, but it's kind of fun to watch these guys compete at the highest level and have so much success. It gives me some comfort heading into the year.
We leave you on this edition of Warriors Remix with some additional scenes from the 2014-15 championship season with the Warriors. I'm Lawrence Scott. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, this is for the whole Bay Area, all of Dub Nation, all the support. Last 40 years, this is for you. This is what it's all about. Man, I can't put it into words, but when we get back and have this parade, it's going to be a party, so let's go.
Man, it means everything. I mean, this is the dream, to get here, to get to the top. We did it as a group. We kept the same core. We did it, man. That's all I can really say.
It's an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling. We knew we could accomplish it, but now to be here at the top of the mountain all these years, watching, now we here.
And we won.
When we won, we're champions.
12 years, 12 years been waiting for this. And I call it. 6 months ago I said it. And people laugh about what I said. We're gonna be championship. We are.